everyone, I am CARCUEVA, and for this video, I'm going to do some evaluation, answering questions, and tackling some topics. So first, let's take a time to look deeply with a question, what is ethics? When we say the word ethics, what comes to our mind? Ethics concern with how people act, or particularly how people act in society. Ethics specifically are the guiding principles or rules that the social system provides us, which can help us decide what is good or bad. In other words, ethics is a tool we use to differentiate good decision and bad decision. This is also a branch of philosophy that asks a question of what should we do. In general understanding, ethics is a science of morality of human conduct. So let's proceed to another question, how ethics differs from morality. Like what I have said a while ago, ethics are the guiding principles that a social system provides. Unlike morality, morality is not imposed by anyone. It is what you think is good and bad personally. It is one's own personal sense of right and wrong. So therefore, ethics is the science of moral, while morality is a practice of ethics. Next question is how human acts differs from acts of man. Human acts and acts of man are actions performed by human beings, of course, but how can we differentiate it? So human acts are actions performed consciously, freely, and willingly. So there is an awareness. It is done without being forced and the willingness to do such actions. While acts of man, on the other hand, is an actions naturally exhibited by man. Actions that is not dependent upon intellectual and free will, or in other words, acts of man is an act which man performs but he is not the master of it, for he has not consciously controlled it and is subsequently not responsible of it. Now let's go on with the question, how do you evaluate the stages of moral development posted by Lawrence Kohlberg? Lawrence Kohlberg identified 6 stages of moral development of an individual. These stages made sense on understanding the changes to develop our morals. Understanding these stages offers helpful insights into the ways which individuals make moral choices and how moral thinking may influence decision and behaviors. Next is how do you elucidate cultural relativism? Cultural relativism is a view that all beliefs, customs, ethics are relative to the individual with his own social conduct. It is closely related to ethical relativism, where right and wrong are culture specific because there is an act that is moral in a certain society that may be considered immoral on another society. So now, we should look closely how our learnings in ethics applicable in our daily life. Of course, we need ethics in our daily life. We need guidelines in order for us to differentiate between good or bad, right or wrong. Every day we make decisions, and ethics plays a significant role that help us decide what must we do to attain peace in this journey of our life. Therefore, ethics is very significant because ethics makes things better.